Now we've taken a look at all the very positive news, everything moved upwards. We also want to see, let's say the housing market is not doing well. Would it still make sense to buy a private condo, or would it have been safer to keep the HDB because there's just so much risk involved in a downturn economy? Let's rewind the clock all the way back to 2013. Why 2013? So if you just take a look, 2013 is one of the peak seasons, but then the prices declined. On this graph, you can see the property price declined until 2017 before it started to pick back up again. If you just take a look, very quickly giving you two case studies. Here at Buangkok MRT again, the Riverview is an older EC. Here, let's compare to if let's say you were to own a HDB here in the Chorus. The Riverview condo back in 2013, most homeowners for 1313 square feet, they bought in about 988k. And what happened in 2017, right? So if you remember 2013 to 2017, that's where we saw the decline in property prices due to like the economic situation, as well as a lot of new regulations that came in place like TDSR, MSR, which really changed the entire property market landscape. So back in 2017, if you take a look at like 1313 square feet, they actually took a fall. So they are only transacting about 885k to 900k. But in the year 2023, the prices have moved back up. For the same 1313 square feet, they are transacting about 1.3 to 1.4, meaning to say if let's say they held on to their property from 2013 all the way to 2023, they would have made about 300k in terms of profit. And let's say we are a bit more conservative, we do not want to change any of our property plans, and we kept our HDB and we bought a HDB at that point. So assuming you bought into 265C, is just here right beside the Riverview Crest, just for example as well. Back in 2013, we were buying in about 570k to 615k. Similarly, in 2017, the prices actually took a fall, so transactions dropped to about 488k on average. In 2023, the latest transaction done is about 685k. Comparing from 2013 all the way to 2023, it's just about 50 to 80k increment. So that also shows that if you held on to your private property versus your HDB, technically the private property still appreciated much more compared to holding on to your HDB. Another example here at Yio Chu Kang MRT, Nuovo is a resale EC as well. And let's compare to a HDB 4-room flat that's very close towards Yio Chu Kang MRT. So Nuovo, the transactions close to 2013 will be 2014. They were transacting about the 1 million range plus minus. And you can see that in 2019, the prices did not increase very much. It's still stagnant about the 1.02 M range. In 2023, it has appreciated a little bit higher to 1.15 M, basing off a 1119 square feet home. So in totality, homeowners, if they held from about 2014 all the way to 2023, we are looking at about 100 to 300k in terms of a profit gain. And versus, let's say, if they were to buy a HDB very close to the MRT, block 636 here, into a 4-room flat. So in 2013 or let's say 2014, similar to Nuovo timeframe, if let's say they bought in, they have been buying it just about the 500k range plus minus. And you can see in 2017 or even comparing to like Nuovo's 2019, the prices actually took a dip. So they actually went under the 500k mark. Fast forward to 2023, 2024, we take a look at the latest transactions. The highest done right now is just about 516k for a 4-room HDB here. So that also means there is just about 20k in terms of an increment here if they held on to their HDB instead, versus that 100 to 300k profit gains they might have seen if they have entered into a private property back in 2013, even though it was a downturn market at that point. In summary, what this means for you as a homeowner to take note is that even in a bad market, right, the rebound for the private property market will be more positive compared to the HDB market space, and that also acts as a safe haven to protect your funds in the downturn market. To sum up, I think today we've touched a lot more about why should you be upgrading, especially if you're going for capital appreciation, and some of the case studies that how we've helped our clients select the right property, and right now they are also sitting on paper gains by switching their portfolio from a HDB to a private condo. We also address whether private property can really make more money based on the scenarios, but of course that does not mean that every private property confirm make money, right? It also boils down to the selection as well as the season the market is in, whether maybe in this season is OCR, RCR, or CCR a better choice to go into, or maybe is it a resale new launch or TOP project should you be going into. And PRB, we also call this the pairing method. In this particular season, what would be the best pairing method to go into as well. And in our upcoming episodes, we'll also deep dive into when should you then be upgrading, and also what should you be buying, and what is our team's framework in terms of selecting the right property to see those positive appreciation. So that's all that we have for today. We hope you have gotten a closer look and a better understanding in terms of keeping your HDB or whether you should switch to a private property, and what are some of the resale performances based on actual transactions, and what are some of the key benefits, and how using property as an investment is going to allow you to enjoy a level of wealth accumulation as well. And as always, if you guys would like to have a consult with our team, feel free to contact us. We're always happy to share more and to assist with your property upgrading plans. My name is Caline Leong, and we'll see you in the next episode. So that also means that there is just about 20. So that also means there is just about 20.